Okay. Listen up here. You have to go to this website called as QGIS. You can like search it in your Google, then you will find QGIS. There is software. So I'll just show you which software to be downloaded. This is a latest version. It will be rich with new features, but you do not download this because it's not a stable one. So you can see here, these are the two stable versions of the software. It is an open software. You can go and download it and then you can install it directly. There is no licensing, nothing required. Okay. So in this, according to your computer, if it is 32-bit, you have to download this one. If it is 64-bit, you have to download this part. Okay. Download this. There will be a folder that will generate in your downloaded portion. There you go and install it. Okay. It's a very simple installation. Install it. Once you install it, you will open this part. Okay. Let me show you. So, is this visible to you? Okay. This is what QGIS. After you install it, you will get this software. Okay. Now, in this software, I'll just quickly tell you what are the portions. This is the window where you will work. Okay. This is where you try to draw everything. Okay. Now, part of the window is called as browser window. You will browse all the files where you have stored it, and these are layers. I'll let you explain what is layers is later. Okay. So now listen to this. This is the part where where it will help you to upload the files. Okay, like there are different types of files. One is vector, the other one is raster. I'll let you know what are both vector and raster later. Okay, so these are the place where you will upload those. Okay, and this is the project edit bar menu view layer settings plugin vector. So these are the different tabs. You will understand the importance of all these different tabs later. Okay. I'll help you understand all these tools once we start drawing the things. Okay. So basically what you need to do is you have to go to plugins. Okay. So in plugins you have to go for install and manage plugins. So in this open one second. Quick map services. So here you need to search quick map services. Okay, see here. So do not give a space. Just simply write quick map services. You will get this part. Okay. Then you have to click here and install it. Installed it, so that's why it is telling me to reinstall it. If you are not installed it, it will show you to install the plugin. So this is like a small app within this entire software. So you upload, you try to install it. Okay. Once you install, see here, this is your plugin bar, and you will go here web. So in web you click and you will find out this quick map services. So basically quick map services is the maps that are generated by different agencies. I'll quickly show you all the maps given by different companies. For example, you know Bing. Bing is the maps which are given by Microsoft. Okay, so this is again ESRI. This is another agency which will give you the data related to the maps. Okay, then we know popularly Google. Then there are different other, like for example NASA is there. So all these different companies will give you different set of data or maps. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go to Google and I'll go for roads. So then you can see there is a map that is generated on the screen. Okay, this is basically the globe map. You can see this is equator. So this is northern hemisphere, this is southern hemisphere. You know that India is somewhere here. Okay, hover over that point. Okay, I'll zoom it. I'll reach the place where I am resided. Okay, this is like this. You can reach any point you want, or any location you want. You just have to scroll over that place and you will zoom in into that map, you will reach there. Okay, now simply what I'll do is I'll go to Sukun layout. Okay, now imagine that I have to plot this. I have to create a map of this. Okay, so to create the map I'll use the QGIS. Okay, so basically what you do is that you will go in plugins, install manage and install plugin. In that you will search map services, so you will install that quick map services to web. Okay, so in the web you will see that the plugin has been, it's called quick map services. In that you can choose any of the maps. Okay, these are all providing maps itself, but I have chosen you the Google map because uh, relevant to it, because you have used such kind of maps in earlier also. You have a service at your mobile also, so that's why I used it. Okay, so in that Google I have selected the Google roads. Is this clear? So once you are done with this, what we'll do is we need to create a map of this Sukun layout. I have just zoomed into that area, then I have reached to this point. Okay, right. So let you know what are those these now. Now this is called layer. Layer means actually this is a layer now. Can you see this? This in the layer section you will find out road as a Google road as a layer. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll add one more layer here. So this is vector, this is raster. Do not think about what is raster is. Okay, I'll let you know what is raster later. Right now only focus on vector. Vector means we already know that vector is something which is having magnitude and direction, right? So we know scalar and vector. Similar to that, in terms of formatting the data, we have two types of data. One is raster data, in which we have only quantity. Okay, the other one is called as vector data, where we have the direct implication of it. Means you can directly access that map or that data and you can observe some things. Okay, like for example what I'll do is I'll click on this add vector data. Okay, so once you click on add vector data, this window will open. Okay, so here first you need to save the file in some folder. Like for example I'll click here and I would like to save folder uh, in this particular folder. Okay, here I'll call this as classroom. So now in the classroom I'm saving it. Okay, you have to give some name to it. So initially what I'll do is I'll call it as polygon. Okay, so sorry, one second. We need to create a new layer. Okay, so in this, sorry, go for add layer. Add layer means you are adding the existing layer. Okay, you need to go for first create layer. Okay, create layer, new shapefile. So in this you select the file name. So this is my classroom folder. Here I am going to save it as polygon. So I have saved the name. Then you can see that geometry. So in the geometry type we have point. Okay, let me click over here. So these are the different versions of geometry we have. One is polygon, line and point. So initially what I'll do is I'll go for polygon because I want to create an area. Okay, so polygon. So you can write here in the name field as name. Okay, it will be a text. I'll let you understand what is this basically is. Okay, so now this is a text data and the length is of 80 characters, means minimum 80 letters you can write. So here add field to the list. If I click here, you can see earlier there was only ID here. ID is something which is basically generated by the software itself, but this is there. This is which I have added again. Okay, so once this is there, click OK. Okay, So once you click OK, you can see that here there is one more layer added. Earlier it was only road, Google road, and right now there is one more layer which is added called polygon. Okay. Now you click on that polygon, and okay, so you click on this polygon and you click over here pencil button. Okay, so you search it where you have this pencil button. If you click on this pencil button, then you can see this polygon is editable. You can start editing it now. Okay, so I'll just show you, and you can see that there is if I uncheck it, you can see that this is not available now. Okay, if I click here as edit, then only you can see this and you can use this part of the toolbar. Okay, now click here. I'll simply tell you how to draw the polygon. Okay, I'll just draw the outer map of the this Sukoon layout. Okay, so I'll start somewhere from here. Okay. Like this, I'm just randomly going through this. Okay, you can precisely note down the area. Okay, so let me assume this is what my area is, polygon is. Okay, so I'll click here, right click here, ID, you can give it as 1, name, I'm giving it as Sukoon. Okay, so once I click here, you can see that this is generated. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll stop editing this and I'll save it. You can save here also. Whenever you draw this, you need to save here. If at all you don't save it, when you stop editing, it will ask you to save it. Okay, you can definitely save it there also. Okay, click here polygon and then open attribute table. So in the open attribute table, you can see that Sukoon layout is generated. Okay, polygon is generated. So this is what this is how basically you draw the the polygon. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll edit the same polygon again. Okay, then I'll click as add polygon. Okay, so in the add polygon, what I'm doing is I'm adding another polygon here. Okay, like for example this area. Okay. So once I'm done with that layout, I'll right click, then I'll give it as second ID, and the name I'm giving it as second layout. I do not know the name of the layout, so simply I am writing it as second layout. Okay. Now you can see there are two polygons that are generated. Okay, let us click save and then stop editing it. Now go to the polygon. So in the polygon, you can go for open attribute table. You can see that there are two layouts that are generated now. Earlier there was only Sukoon layout. Now there is the second layout, which I given it as name. Okay. Like this, you can create n number of areas by taking the reference of this map which is there in the background, and this map is basically the Google road. Okay, so what we'll do is around 15 minutes I consume. I'll give you 5 minutes or something so that you can go and download it. Okay, so if you have any problem with downloading that software, you come back and ask me. Okay, if you have a computer, take 5 minutes, not more than that. Those who do not have computers, they can stay on the meet itself.